For I determined not to know anything among you, save Jesus Christ and him crucified. And I was with you in weakness, and in fear, and in much trembling. And my speech and my preaching was not with enticing words of man's wisdom, but in demonstration of the Spirit and of power, that your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but in the power of God. Howbeit we speak wisdom among them that are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world, nor of the princes of this world, that come to naught. But we speak the wisdom of God in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom, which God ordained before the world unto our glory, which none of the princes of this world knew. For had they known it, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. But as it is written, Eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man, the things which God hath prepared for them that love him. But God hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit. For the Spirit searcheth all things, yea, the deep things of God. For what man knoweth the things of a man, save the spirit of man which is in him? Even so the things of God knoweth no man, but the Spirit of God. Now we have received, not the spirit of the world, but the Spirit which is of God, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of God. Which things also we speak, not in the words which man's wisdom teacheth, but which the Holy Ghost teacheth, comparing spiritual things with spiritual. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of God, for they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. But he that is spiritual judgeth all things, yet he himself is judged of no man. For who hath known the mind of the Lord, that he may instruct him? But we have the mind of Christ. 1 Corinthians 2:2-16. I determined not to know anything among you save Jesus Christ and him crucified. That is, I entered my own skull, the miry bog of flesh and bone, and there I found the dreamer buried. Here I am in weakness, in fear, in trembling, for to enter that dungeon is to face the terror of your own unreality. Yet my speech was not cunning words of men, but a vibration of spirit, a demonstration of power, the power I found hidden within the tomb of my own imagination. What is true faith? It is not trust in men's wisdom, but awareness of the creative power dreaming this world into being. For all our knowledge is but shadows until the light within reveals the hidden wisdom ordained before time. The princes of this world never saw it. Had they would not have crucified the Lord of glory in their minds. Yet eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither has entered into the heart of man the things prepared for those who love the Lord, until the dreamer awakes. God reveals these things by his spirit that sleeps in every human heart, searching the deep things of God. The natural man receives not these revelations. He calls them foolishness, because he is lost in his nightly dream, and cannot discern that he is the dreamer. But he that is spiritual steps back into the witness, judges all things, and himself is judged by no man, for he knows that everything he sees is his own thought projected. Who knows the mind of the Lord but the Spirit of God? And since that Spirit awoke within me, I have received not the spirit of the world, but the Spirit which is of God, that I might know the freely given gifts of imagination. Now I speak not in the words taught by man's wisdom, but those whispered by the Holy Ghost, comparing spiritual things with spiritual. Thus I reveal to you, you are the dreamer, you are Christ. Awaken within your own skull, and you will find that all the hidden wisdom, all the glory prepared for you, was yours from the beginning. In the quiet depths of our being, two selves operate side by side. The natural man, bound by fear, self-doubt, and the relentless chatter of the world, and the spiritual man, awakened to his inner Christ and alive with creative power. When Paul speaks of trembling and weakness, he is pointing to the very threshold between ordinary consciousness, the dream of limitation, and spiritual consciousness, the dreamer stirring into full awareness. As we learn to hear by spirit, rather than merely listen to facts, we shift from passive reception to active participation in the unfolding of our own experience. In exploring the metaphysical mechanics of our existence, we begin by recognizing hidden wisdom as a seed planted deep within. These secret mysteries are simply the unspoken imaginings flowing beneath the surface of your mind, currents that ultimately shape every outer event. As you allow this awareness to settle in, You come to understand that the Spirit searches all things by journeying into your inner world, gently excavating your most cherished beliefs, and then projecting them outward as your unfolding reality. In this process, you discover that the mind of Christ is nothing more than your awakened imagination, capable of turning invisible convictions into the tangible outcomes you witness. When you embrace this truth, every experience becomes a reflection of your own inner thoughts. And by tending to those thoughts with intention, you set the stage for the reality you desire. Consider for a moment that you hold within you the same creative force attributed to Christ. Your imagination is truly the power of God at work in your life. When you speak the wisdom that the Holy Ghost imparts, you are simply declaring your inner visions with calm, assured authority, thus inviting the unseen essence of your desire to take form. As you come to recognize that the Spirit of God dwells within you, you awaken to a profound truth. You are both the dreamer and the dreamed, fully accountable for the world you experience. Embrace this knowing and step confidently into the role of co-creator, for your reality is born from the depths of your own divine imagination. At first, simply notice when the world around you reflects the same old patterns of fear, doubt, or comparison playing out in your mind. Then allow yourself to step into a brief but focused pause, whether through meditation, single-pointed prayer, or contemplative journaling, so that mental chatter can fall away and true stillness arise. From that stillness, invite the spirit of belief by forming a clear, vivid picture of what you truly desire and feeling it as if it already exists in the present moment. Finally, release any lingering worry and trust your inner interpreter to work quietly beneath the surface, aligning your awakened imagination with the unfolding of events in perfect, divine timing. When disappointment begins to cloud your awareness, pause and gently remind yourself that no eye has seen, no ear has heard the things God has prepared. In that moment, know that your unspoken dreams have already been planted deep within reality. Instead of arguing with the world's so-called facts, turn your attention inward and let your thoughts reflect the highest vision you hold. As you do this, you will begin to notice circumstances quietly rearranging themselves to match your inner conversation. Each time you choose spirit over sight, you strengthen your role as a dreamer, transforming every perceived limitation into a living expression of divine possibility.